Hey everybody, so I just wanted to have a quick reminder about your behavior change calendar, which is due this week. Your behavior change calendar is pretty extensive. It's a lot of points. It's a pretty good chunk of your grade. So I want to make sure that you understand and you're hearing from me of what I'm expecting. Your rubric is on Blackboard with your assignment submission page. There is an example on Blackboard that I really anticipate you following. There are a couple of different components that I anticipate you to share with me. Not anticipate, I shouldn't say anticipate. I want you to share with me, that you're required to share with me. So you have to include your SMART goal. Please don't expect for me to remember every single one of your SMART goals. I try, but that's really hard. Everything kind of meshes together a little bit. So include your SMART goal at the top of your page for me to see it before I see your calendar. You should have a calendar laying out every single day from the start date to the end date. Those dates should not be blank. There should be something in each of those dates, whether it's a rest day or an activity day or whatever it is that you're doing. There should be an accountability for each day. If it's a rest day, tell me what you're doing on those rest days. If it's stretching, great. If you're just getting a breather, great. Share with me what that looks like for you. So I anticipate a calendar. You should have progress and check-in days on your calendar scheduled. They can be per week, they can be bi-weekly, they can be per month, they can be per however many weeks you want to do it. Doesn't matter to me. I encourage you to not do it every day. That can create obsessive behavior that's not healthy. And if it's a weigh-in day, once a week is fine. Bi-weekly is fine as well. But you do need to have the check-in on your calendar to hold yourself accountable, as well as for me to know that you're checking in with yourself. Then you also need a key. So after your calendar, you should give me a key of what each day means. So if you're doing, just for an example, if you're doing weightlifting, and you say chest and back as one of your days on Monday, then you should have a key that says chest and back, and you should be telling me what you're doing on chest and back day. You should also be telling me how many reps and how many sets you're going to be doing. Now, whenever it comes to things like this, when it comes to physical activity and it comes to a goal such as that, you want to be mindful that you might get bored with what you're doing. If you're just copy and pasting chest and back day multiple times throughout your calendar to make it easier, you're going to get bored. And eventually you're going to email me and say, I don't want to do this. Can I switch this up? So I'm telling you in advance, think of different exercises that you can be doing that alleviate the mundane and boring for yourself. So challenge yourself, make it interesting, try to switch it up a little bit more. That's planning on your part. But again, this is part of the project that I am so adamant about, that you have to plan. You plan, you account for every day that you possibly can to prevent any excuses. That's what this calendar is about, is for you to prevent excuses, because inevitably, if we write things down, it's in our calendar, we have no excuse. We've allotted the time, we've prepared, we know what we're doing, it's scheduled. So we really just don't have an excuse other than we just don't want to do it. And so that's really what I'm trying to eliminate for each of you in this course, is for you to not really have as many barriers and excuses because you've thought them out. And that's exactly what this calendar is for, is you've thought them through and you've thought them out. If you have questions about your calendar, and I do mean questions, not for me to review your calendar, but general questions that you have about the assignment, please email me and ask me those questions. Please email me those questions prior to Friday. If you email me those questions on Friday, my likelihood of responding will be on Sunday, and that probably is not going to be very helpful for you. So please have the forethought to email me prior to Friday or prior to the due date, because you're probably not going to get a very quick response like you want. I look forward to reviewing them, and I hope that you enjoy your calendar in the long run. I'm sure you're not enjoying it now, but I hope you enjoy it afterwards. I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to reviewing them.